Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make the eyes pop in a photo. A lot of times you'll have a great picture and you just want to bring a little bit more attention, whether it be a headshot or a portrait, a little bit more attention to the eyes. So to start off, I'm going to use Control Plus and get closer to the image. Hold spacebar so I can use my pointer to grab my mouse to grab and move around the photo. And now I'm going to make a couple of extra copies using duplicate layer. You'll see why I use that later. But the first thing that typically photographers do is they whiten the eyes a little bit. You have to be careful because in doing that you can actually make it look very fake very quickly. But in order to whiten it, there's a lot of ways that you can do it. One of the easiest ways is to use the dodge tool. You can use the brackets on the screen to make this bigger or smaller. You can also go up here and do the same thing, but I typically will make this around the size, a little bit smaller than the eye. I get a little bit closer, and you just whiten it up a little bit, right? Just that alone makes the eyes pop quite a bit more. Now the problem with that is it kind of looks a little fake. So what I like to do is take the opacity down until it doesn't look fake anymore, and I can check back and forth using the hide unhide until it doesn't look quite fake, but it just makes them pop a little bit more. And this to me is subtle enough, so I would grab these two layers, right click them, so I highlight both, I right click and say merge layers. There they are. You can see the difference. I'm now going to duplicate this layer again. This will always be my original. I can even leave it. Now that I've done this, I come back in close on the eyes, and what I want to do is actually use the same tool, the dodge tool, to inside the black line of the eye, which you can see here around that black line. I'm going to try to avoid doing anything there, but I'm going to just I'm going to highlight the top layer, the one we can see, and just lighten slightly, okay? Kind of same principle. When I back away, the eyes immediately pop. Just an absolute ton. Now they do look a little fake. So before I do anything else, I am going to take this same, and now instead of doing the dodge tool, I'm going to do the burn tool. And I'm going to make this very small, preferably about as small as this line. At that point, on the same layer as I highlight those, I am going to just darken one time around the eyes. Right? So what I did, I used the burn tool, I darkened around the eyes, and that you can see here, it thickened that line just a little bit. Now, we still want to make this look legit. Right now, it's just a little too much, but the same kind of thing. We can drop that opacity down a little bit, say down to 40%. Right? It's just subtle enough that it makes a slight bit of difference. And we will merge these two layers like we did before. Now, the only difference, you saw how quickly we did that. That slight bit makes her eyes really pop to me. They still look real, just gives them a little bit more focus. And that's one of the ways I use to highlight someone's eyes in a photo. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helped. Thank you so much for your time.